Hello, and welcome to Calmvestor Podcast. I am Ethan. Join me on this journey to build solid financial thinking and take control of your financial future. Have you ever felt that awkward pressure when a friend, family member, or even a business acquaintance asks for money or financial involvement? It is a common experience, and it can be really tough to navigate. Maybe it was a friend asking for a loan they never quite paid back. Or perhaps a relative wanted you to sign a loan, putting your own credit at risk. Sometimes it is an investment opportunity from a friend that sounds too good to be true, and often is. Did you feel compelled to say yes, even when your gut told you it was not the right move for your finances? How often do we agree to things just to avoid disappointing someone, or to keep the peace? Consider the story of Alex, an office worker. Out of a sense of obligation, Alex lent a significant sum to a friend, despite being financially stretched. The outcome? The money was lost, the friendship strained, and Alex faced an added financial burden. It is said that truly successful people say no to almost everything that does not align with their core objectives. This is not about being selfish, it is about focus and protecting what matters. Saying no to unsuitable financial requests is not a sign of selfishness. It is a crucial skill for protecting your financial stability and your future. It goes beyond just declining personal spending. What do I mean by financial requests that deplete your resources? This is not just about loan requests. It can be high-risk investment opportunities, unclear joint ventures, or guaranteeing loans for others. It could even be business partnerships that lack real potential but demand your time and money. It is vital to distinguish between genuine help and situations where you might be taken advantage of or dragged into unnecessary financial trouble. The primary goal here is to protect your resources, your money, time, effort, and even your reputation. And equally important, to maintain focus on your personal financial objectives. Having clear financial goals is paramount. When you know what you are aiming for, like John D. Rockefeller emphasized, having a definite aim helps you stay focused. It makes saying no to distractions much easier. For example, if your goal is to buy a house in 3 years, and a friend suggests a risky, ill-defined cafe venture, your clear goal provides a solid reason to decline. It simply does not align with your current financial priority. Many of us find it incredibly difficult to say no. We fear damaging relationships, feel guilty, or lack confidence in our own judgment. This often leads to negative outcomes for our finances and connections. The fear of hurting a relationship is a big one. We worry about being perceived as selfish or uncaring if we turn down a friend or relative. Cultural pressures to always be agreeable and helpful can also play a significant role. Then there is the feeling of guilt or obligation, especially towards those who have helped us in the past. And sometimes we simply lack the skills to refuse politely, yet firmly. The consequences of not daring to say no can be severe. You might lose money, end up in debt for someone else, or find relationships fracturing, because money often becomes a source of conflict. Think about Mark, who kept lending small amounts to colleagues. Eventually, these small sums added up to a significant, unrecoverable amount. It made Mark uncomfortable, but he feared workplace gossip if he refused. Napoleon Hill talked about how human indecisiveness can lead people into confusing situations. This applies to financial decisions too. If we are not decisive, we can easily be swayed. So what is the root cause of this difficulty in saying no? Often it stems from a desire to be liked, a lack of clear personal boundaries, and an insufficient appreciation of our own resources. Humans are social creatures. We have an innate desire to fit in and be accepted. This can make us vulnerable to requests that are not in our best interest. Another factor is underestimating the value of our own time and money. As Rockefeller advised, we must value our time and money. If we do not, we are more likely to commit them to unimportant demands. Failing to establish clear personal boundaries, especially concerning finances, is a common pitfall. Emotions can also override rational thought, leading us away from our long-term goals. And fundamentally, a lack of a solid personal financial plan makes us susceptible. Without a compass, you are easily pulled in different directions by others' demands. The good news is that learning to say no effectively is a skill. It requires preparation, communication, finesse, and a strong mindset about your self-worth and financial objectives. Let us explore some solutions. First, cultivate a gatekeeper mindset for your personal finances. You are the ultimate guardian of your assets and financial future. Protect them diligently. Start by clearly defining your priority financial goals: buying a home, funding education, building a retirement nest egg. These goals become your why. Establish a budget and set clear limits for helping out or for any risky investments or collaborations. Understand that declining an unsuitable request means you are saying yes to your own important goals. Napoleon Hill believed that anyone with definite plans can make life yield what they want. Before agreeing to any loan or investment, ask yourself, does this bring me closer to my primary objective? Second, master techniques for polite yet assertive refusal. There are ways to decline while maintaining respect and preserving relationships. This is about skillful communication. Consider the sandwich method. Start with empathy or acknowledgement, then deliver a clear, concise refusal. Finally, end with a positive statement or an alternative suggestion if appropriate. Another tactic is to delay your response to give yourself time to think. Phrases like, "Let me think about this," or "I need to review my financial situation" can be very effective. Remember to say no to the request, not to the person. For instance, "I cannot help with this right now, but I am still here to support you in other ways." This separates the decision from the relationship. Offering a brief, legitimate reason can also be helpful, without explaining. "I am currently focusing all my resources on Project X." This shows you have clear priorities. Rockefeller suggested that every no to something unsuitable brings you closer to a yes for a better opportunity. When a friend suggests a business you are unfamiliar with, you might say, "Thanks for thinking of me. I am currently dedicated to another project, so I cannot join you, but I wish you success." Third, prepare yourself psychologically and learn to handle negative reactions. Accept that not everyone will be happy with your refusal, but that does not diminish the validity of your decision. Practice how you might respond in difficult situations. Remind yourself why you need to say no. Stay calm, polite, but firm. Avoid arguments or getting drawn into the other person's emotions. If a relationship falters merely because of a reasonable refusal, perhaps it was not a healthy, balanced relationship to begin with. Your financial well-being is your responsibility. As Napoleon Hill wrote in Think and Grow Rich, do not let anything interfere with your dreams. If what you want is right, and you believe in it, act decisively. If a relative seems upset when you decline a large loan, gently explain your financial limits again. Perhaps offer non-financial support if you can. Your boundaries are important. Saying no is a powerful act of financial self-mastery. It frees up your resources, allowing you to build the life you desire and achieve sustainable prosperity. It is an assertion of your priorities. To recap, learning to say no is vital for your financial health. It is about protecting your resources and aligning your actions with your long-term goals. This is not selfish, it is responsible. I encourage you to start practicing. Perhaps begin with smaller, less daunting requests. Each time you successfully set a boundary, you build confidence for the next. Remember, protecting your resources is a responsibility you owe to yourself and your future. It empowers you to focus on what truly matters for your financial well-being. Rockefeller wisely said, "Know yourself." You need to know what you are doing, what your goal is, and how determined you are to achieve it. This self-awareness is key to saying no effectively. Imagine someone who transformed their financial life after mastering this art. They found more time, more money, and greater peace of mind to pursue their passions and goals. This can be your story too. So be courageous, set your boundaries, prioritize what is truly important for your financial journey. You have the power to say no, and in doing so, say yes to your own success. What is one financial request you often find hard to refuse? Think about how you can approach it differently next time, using some of the strategies we discussed. Reflect on your financial goals. How could saying no more often help you reach those goals faster and with less stress? The power is in your hands. Thanks for listening. If you found this content valuable, do not forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next episode. Have an amazing day filled with positive energy.